Hey y'all, so if you ever wondered what a disorganized camp for me looks like, it's probably going to be this one. We are headed to Rifle Falls, which I've had this reservation for at least 6 months. I've thought about canceling it many times because this park is 3 hours away from my house, and that's just a really long drive for a weekend. And then on top of that, I don't feel great and haven't felt great for the last 24, 36 hours. So just everything is thrown together. But we're gonna go because this place has been on my list to visit for quite some time, and we'll see how the weekend goes. Okay, so there's a few things. Number one, I should have left earlier. I hate driving roads that I'm not familiar with at night and getting to campsites after dark. I feel like that was a really pretty drive, and I feel like I robbed you all of the scenery. Number two, I've got like a little more than a quarter tank of gas, and I only have like 30 minutes to go, but I don't know where I'm going, so I'm gonna go ahead and get gas. I have made a small error in judgment. There are 3 state parks all within like a 5-minute radius of where I'm camping. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to not go see them. So that's Rifle Falls, Rifle Gap, and Harvey Gap. All 3 of them right here. I'll think about that tomorrow. For now, I am going to go grab the heater and go grab my toilet from back there because, yeah, I don't know where the bathroom is near here. I'm also going to try to see if I can plug in the van. I don't think I'm going to drain the battery anytime soon. But, I do have electricity here. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to feed this dog that whined the entire way here. So 3 full hours. I'm going to feed her and then see if I feel like eating. I feel like it's a cheese and crackers night. But yeah, let's get set up since we got in at like 7:30. So we have the heater running. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it on though, because your girl sleeps hot. So right now, oh, I don't know, I cooked on that, but it's pulling around 600 watts with it on and the lights and charging things. And then I do have the van plugged in, so it's getting some input as well. But it's 63 degrees inside, and like, I don't know, it don't feel like 63 degrees. It feels pretty warm in here, even though I had the door open because I was doing things. The bed is a mess. As you can see, I got stuff all over it, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. I basically haven't been in the van since the last time I took it out, so like nothing is set up. I washed the sheets and like all the blankets. The winter, what is that thing called? Comforter is back out. The cover is not on it, so it's gonna probably be beige for right now. Books, all kinds of stuff everywhere. So we're gonna have to clean that up before we go to bed. But for now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna eat some crackers and tuna. I'm doing the cracked sea salt and black pepper, and then maybe throw some cheese in there just because. Cheese and crackers, and then just get ready for bed. It was a good drive in. I wish I could see it. I actually need to take you guys outside because it's dark. It's like completely dark, but you can hear the falls. And I remember reading that when I did the when I was looking at whether or not, like, which campground to pick here. So I'm going to take you out there for that. I'm going to come back inside, say goodnight, and then just do my nighttime routine. We can't see anything because it's dark 100, but tomorrow morning we will be able to. So that will be the first thing I do. Open the door, give you a tour of outside. I can't wait to see it, actually. It's one of the reasons why I don't love getting to campsites at night, but it's okay. We're here, and it's actually a really nice campground. So for now, I'm going to eat my tuna, crackers, possibly some cheese, and call it a night. I will see you in the morning. Good morning. You guys, it's 11 o'clock. I slept in, and apparently my body has been trying to tell me that I need sleep. So I did get that. It did get a little chilly at night, not for me, but probably for Kiri. So we kept the heater on all night. It worked great. I woke up this morning, it was like 66 degrees in here, which is more than warm enough. I have a bunch of blankets too, so I was completely fine. But this girl, she did so well. She didn't even wake me up. I would hear like these little every once in a while. If you have a dog, you know. But yeah, she's still doing really, really well. So I'm going to get her fed. We're going to go for a walk. It's a gorgeous day out. I'm actually a little sad that I slept in because it's beautiful outside. And then we're going to go, we should probably eat, then go look for the falls. All right, let's do all of that. Girl. Whoa. All right. Glad we didn't go check that out last night. I wonder if that means the falls are up there somewhere. Time to go explore. So that's the ranger station where we came in. There might be a map down there. Let's go look. I did have neighbors here last night. Looks like they're gone. Oh, okay. Cool. All right, let's grab a map. Love that it's in English and Spanish. That's cool. That night. Oh, that's when I leave, I think. No, that's tonight. Okay, might have to figure out where that is. That's cool. All right, let's go look for a bathroom. It's off season, so there's no camp host. There's the handicap site. It says it's available for general use if all other sites are filled. But this is what the sites look like. They're actually really cool. I wouldn't mind coming back here over a long weekend, not a short one. What left that? This is site number 6, I think, where you get to wake up to the sounds of that. That's awesome. Remembering that for next time. All right. I think this structure is the bathroom, at least I hope it is. I'll check that out. I'm going to check the map when I go back. Good toilet. All right, let's go. Bam, what are we doing? I like that they have these spigots. So if you need to fill your tank, which I could do, you can do so. Surely these aren't the caves they were talking about. It totally looks like you can go down here. Oh. Yep. Doing it. Could you go? Thank you. It's so wild to think about the fact that some of this stuff has been here forever. And there are people that a century ago were standing in this spot. Some of them may be dwelling in these. That's wild. I love it. Oh, look at that. All right, Captain Anxiety over here is looking stressed because there's some people coming. So let's go. Holy cow, the falls are like right there. No wonder you can hear them. There's people back there. Proof that I was actually here. Yeah, see, these are the steps to get behind the falls. And y'all know your girl has issues, so we're not doing that. Guessing this is the amphitheater. I wonder if this is where the presentation tonight will be about bats and such. Maybe. Let's go back. Because I don't think that's the trail. That's somebody's house. It says a private residence right there. That's crazy. Ah, cool. So it looks like the creek actually created the waterfalls and the caves. Awesome. Let's check these out. So I feel okay. We're above like 8,000, I think. I don't know what the elevation is. I know the last sign I saw was like 8150 or something like that. So we're pretty high up. I'm not going to do the stairs. Yeah, I would still like to at some point go to the other state parks. And so I'm gonna chill out. I'm not gonna get too overzealous about my exploring, but these are really cool. It's crazy to think that water did this. Well, water and erosion, but wow. So cool. Okay, let's head back. It's not too far of a walk, which is nice. Gonna check out the dam. Yeah, that's somebody's house. That's crazy. So to give you an idea of just how close the falls are and why you can hear them, there's the bathroom that I went to, which means my van is on the other side of that. It's super close, which is awesome. That means it's really accessible for anyone that, you know, uses any kind of assistive device, can't really walk a very long time or anything like that. It's flat. There's not a lot of elevation gain, which makes it easier since we're up at 8,000 plus feet. But yeah, nice visit. I feel like I'm gonna miss things just because I cannot do this. This looks like it would be amazing to do. This bobcat trail. But that's all right. We're happy we got to see what we saw. I was gonna go to probably Rifle Gap State Park since it's like right next door, right down the street. But I realized I haven't eaten. It's like 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna make some broccoli cheddar rice. I don't have extra spinach this time. I'll see what proteins I have. I may just not have protein. May regret that later, but we'll see. I'm gonna use the the portable gas stove that I bought for Vermont that I never took, but I'm keeping because it's amazing. And we're gonna make that, and then we're gonna chill. It's a beautiful day out. The sun is out now. I may decide still to hop in the van and go somewhere, or basically disconnect the van from the electric outlet and then go somewhere. But we'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear. Someone keeps getting stressed about being outside, but she's finally decided to tackle her snack. I realize it could use protein and maybe some other vegetables, but we don't have that. And well, actually we do have it. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to eat and I'm going to hang out. I don't know what the policy is on putting up hammocks. I'm going to guess it's a no, given how far apart the trees are. So just going to hang out. And this girl over here is stressed because the people across the way there have dogs and she doesn't know what to do with herself because she's on a leash and she can't go terrorize anybody. So yeah, I spoke too soon. She didn't eat her snack. She just kept whining around it and then went and is just now stalking these people. Guys, I spent the day basically hanging out in the van, did a little bit of work, mostly just rested, chilled. But when the sun went down, holy cow, it got cold. So I'm about to go out there. I don't know if I'm going to stay out there because that program about like the bats and the night watching and stuff is going on. So I don't know, but I'm going to add some layers because it is getting a little chilly. I'm also going to bring in the buddy heater and then for tonight use the ceramic heater. But for right now, I just wanted to show you, this is what I'm doing as far like to store winter stuff. This is a hack that I got from some van lifer. But yeah, put your hoodies and bulkier items, jacket, things like that in a decorative pillowcase or even just a regular pillowcase. And then, yeah, it's a space saver. So I'm going to throw at least 2 more layers on, probably hoodie and my jacket, and then maybe venture outside. I could have a fire, but I don't want to. This is beautiful. The sound of the water, the waterfalls, the moon. Yeah. It's a perfect way to end the night. Oh my gosh, super cute. So they have these stations along the trail to the falls where they have rangers at different like tables. One is giving an instructional talk, and has like 2 dead bats in petri dishes that they're showing and saying that those are actually bats that were captured or had died here. Then the next table is like masks and coloring books and things like that for kids. And then they're doing cave tours, guided cave tours. And if you are brave enough in the dark to hike up to the top, there is a telescope that's set up so that people can stargaze. Really cute event. And I brought Kiri back because old girl was freaking out a little bit, just with all the people out there and things like that. She did well until like people started getting a little too close. So we came back, and now I'm just gonna hang out, gonna sit out back, enjoy the moon, enjoy just the sounds of the water and hang out. Yeah, call it a night. Good morning, Outdoorsy fam. This morning I woke up and it was like 58 degrees in here with that little ceramic heater on, which was great for me. I slept really well, got up, I think I actually got too hot and threw off blankets in the middle of the night. But for Kiri, I want to make sure that it stays a little bit warmer than that at night. Although she looked like she was fine. I woke up and she was, laid out in her bed on top of her blanket. She also has a doggy, like mat that's a heated pad underneath all of that. So I think she was probably warm enough. But this morning when I woke up, I put on the buddy heater and it went from like 58, 59 degrees to 78, 79 in about 5 minutes. So we had to turn that off. It got really warm in here. I'm still wearing shorts, but like I said, she seems fine. I think for the future, what I want to do is get a slightly stronger ceramic heater for those times when I am plugged into shore power and I can use it. The one that I have pulls about 500 watts, which is great for whenever I'm off grid and I do need to, maintain a little bit of heat in here. But I don't do a lot of winter camping. So we'll see. We'll see what the solution is. For now, I'm going to make some tea because we're getting ready to head out. I am going to go to Rifle Gap State Park and Harvey Gap State Park just because they're nearby and I had no idea. And then we're going to head home. But first, we're going to clean up a little bit, make some breakfast, make some tea, like I said, feed Kiri, maybe go for a walk, and then we'll head out. Try to contain some of the funk. Holy cow, y'all. It got very warm up here. I don't know what temperature it is outside, but inside it's 70 degrees with no ventilation, which means it's very warm. So I've taken off my vest. I would change this out because this is actually a thermal base layer, but it's already gross. Like I don't want to do more laundry. So we're keeping this on. We're going to go to Rifle Gap, which is like right around the corner, and then to Harvey Gap, which is like 10 minutes down the road, and then we're going to head home. Let's go. Speed limit's 20, so I don't feel bad holding this and talking. This is beautiful. There's also camping here. I didn't realize that they were that close together. So basically Rifle Falls is right on the falls, and then Rifle Gap is just this space on a lake. I'm guessing that Rifle Falls maybe feeds. I don't know. It looks like it's on the other side of it, but they've got several campgrounds. Got the lake. They've got picnic areas. There's like a spot. There's a day use spot actually over that way. And then it's just beautiful. Gosh, it's a beautiful day to be out here. Holy cow. Okay, so I thought that I was okay. I thought that I didn't need to come back out this way, but I gotta come back out this way. That is amazing. Wow. I didn't even know this was here. And you can like camp right on the water. Yeah, we gotta come back. Maybe a 4-day weekend, but we gotta come back. Wow. For now, let's go to the day use area. Picnic area. Quite a few of them too, which is amazing. And then apparently you can paddleboard here when the water doesn't look like that, probably. But yeah. For now, we're just gonna walk down there. I'm not gonna go any farther because y'all know energy consumption, but look at this. I gotta figure this internet thing out. I actually have internet at this park where I didn't have it at Rifle Falls. I may test it while I'm here just to see if I would be able to work. Because if I could, I would totally stay here for like a week before the snow hits and just hang out, go on hikes because there's a bunch of trails around here. Oh, so beautiful. I lied. I rested for a bit and then I was like, the water is so close. How can I not? This makes me wonder if it comes all the way up here. Looks like there's a dam maybe. Because the ground is really soft. Like it's dried out now, but you could tell from the footsteps. Nope, don't go in there. There's the water. So beautiful. And what an incredible day to be out here. Still stressed. Don't know about what though. But she decided she had to go in the mud. wonder what these are. Had to pause. I figured out part of the reason she was whining is because she wanted to go in the water. But considering the fact that she has these open sores now on her belly again, absolutely not. Just caked on. That's great. So I was just talking to the camp host because they're always super friendly, and she said there are showers in there. So if I, as a day use person, come through, or even when I was camping at Rifle Falls, she's like, you can use the showers. If I were not going home, I would totally take advantage of that. That's amazing. This is also what the campsites look like. So it's got the table, the covered canopy, concrete pad, which is really nice and level. And then there's water and electricity and a fire pit. Like, they're all really, really nice. She said that this campground will be open all winter and that she's hosting here. So that's amazing. I asked if it was really, like, if they got a lot of snow, and she said no. She said that they're protected because of the water and kind of because they're in a bowl, as you can see behind me there. They're in that bowl, and so they don't get a lot of snow. If I can figure out internet. I do have internet here. I don't know how good it is though, so I may test that right now since I'm not going to take a shower, even though the water is warm. So I have internet. I was able to make a video call. Uploading, not so much. That's not working so well. So I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next state park, which is Harvey Gap. I know that there's probably internet service there as well, but I feel like it's just as slow. So for now, I'm going to leave this beautiful place. I'm not going to take a hot shower because I'm going home, but this is definitely someplace that I think I need to come back to. Maybe when I have a 4-day weekend or something like that, but yeah, definitely have to come back. So it looks like Harvey Gap State Park is just the lake. Looks like there's a day use area, but it's mostly for boats. But it says that it's closed for the season because of low water levels. So I'm just going to show you the lake, and then we're going to hit the road. Kiri's going to lose her mind because she thought she was getting out, and she's not. So, yeah, let's do that. So as you can see, it's just that area. There's that sign that says there's road spikes ahead. Completely freaked me out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna pop tires. But it's just that one area, I think, for boats. And here's the map. And then just so you have an idea, you can paddleboard here. You can swim in the wakeless zones, which I'm sure they mark off when there's actually people here, but there it is. It's beautiful. Since they're closed for the season, we're gonna go before a ranger comes by and gives me a ticket for being here. I don't think that would really happen. I would just explain, sir, I was just taking a photo and I'm on my way. So let me let her out for just a little bit since we have a 3-hour drive ahead of us. Yep, caught that with my foot. From here on out, I am headed home. I'm probably going to stop for gas, but that's about it. I'm going to show you a little bit of the drive on the way out, just so you can see some of the things that we missed on the way in since we came in when it was dark. But it's been a good weekend. A little far to go. 3 hours is a little far for me to go for just a couple days, but I think for a longer weekend, I would definitely do this again. We'll have to see where we get up to visiting next week. I don't know. We'll see. But until then, take good care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.